Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Final Flash podcast. My name is Gambit, and sitting next to me, my co-host as always,
Hentai guy.
that's right, or Emilio, however you want to call him. I go back and forth because it's fun either way. First, let's get those shout-outs out of the way. Blood by Design always providing our music for pretty much our entire stream, whether it's the background music, the outro, or the intro. That's all them. So go ahead and check him out at YouTube by the same name, Blood by Design. If you like that heavy music, you're definitely going to like his music. Got anything to add?
Nope, sounds perfect to me.
All right.
You didn't mess it up this time. We went through a whole intro and we didn't mess it up.
Right?
We didn't somehow almost mess up ending stream or somehow. This was the first successful opening we've done.
It really is. Oh my god, dude. That's a milestone for us. Only took 17 episodes.
Hey, we got there though.
We got there. Alright, so anything interesting happened in the last couple weeks? I know we weren't able to stream last Saturday.
Well, Gear 5.
Right?
Gear 5, which I already knew was going to be like either people were going to love it or hate it. Mm-hmm. I'm in the part where I love Gear 5. I knew what it was going to be before going in. I understood what they were going for, and I knew exactly what it was going to be. And then there's the other half that were just like, why is this so weird and cartoonish? Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, did that all go over your head on what Gear 5 was supposed to be? Or
were you not even keeping up with like the news surrounding it for like the last 2 months?
Yeah, it's not like it was like unknown of what this was going to be. We had someone from an old WB animator come in and help work on this, So it's not like this was brand new information.
Yeah.
And like we knew. And even at that, people were like, the first Gear 5 episode was very, like, just the transformation, essentially. And people were like, oh, no, that's too weird and wacky. What they wanted was, they wanted Ultra Instinct Dragon Ball type of power-up. Mm-hmm. That's not what this power-up was, and it never was going to be.
Right.
And second of all, this is One Piece, It's a little funny, and that's what Gear 5 was supposed to be. That's because who Gear 5 is, And then even at that, it's just like, it's not Dragon Ball. This is something new, and I love that we're doing something new, because as epic as, like, transformations from, like, My Hero and stuff like that, mm-hmm. I like having something that's fun and goofy and exciting like this.
Right.
And then even after all that, they were like, oh, the animation sucks. And then literally the next week, this, like, past weekend, bam. They got their fucking badass animation with, like, hard stencil and everything. Mm. It was so good. And I'm just like, you can't say it's not epic anymore. Where's your complaints now? Can't say it's bad animation. Get out of here.
I have been seeing the clip floating on TikTok where Luffy's doing the moonwalk midair.
Yeah, I love it.
And they're throwing in the Michael Jackson song, yes. So it's perfect.
Oh, I love it. Like, the episode after that too is like where the epicness really is. And so again, people can't complain about bad animation or goofiness, because once they get to that episode, it's just all their warriors are just going to be gone.
Right.
I love Gear 5. It's so fun. It gives a breath of fresh air, and it was well animated. Because not to spoil too much, but basically everything around him becomes rubber now. Mm-hmm. In a sense. So just animating that in general is hard.
Yeah.
It is very difficult. And so just seeing them successfully do it was real fun. And I think I counted like 4 different animation styles through like all these. I'm pretty sure there's tons more that I just didn't click in. There was like watercolor, stencil, hard CG. Like there was a bunch, but it all incorporated really well. You could tell that certain points, like certain animators were like, no, you're taking this scene. You guys are going to be taking this scene. Like, it was very well, like, and then this has all got to work together.
Right. Well, I myself, like I stated before we started, have not seen Gear 5 yet. Mm-hmm. I'm still waiting. Kat is almost finished with Whole Cake Island, which means we'll be getting to Wano, and we'll be getting to Gear 5 here soon. Mm-hmm. But before that, Luffy has to fight Katakuri. Mm. Still hasn't done that. There's a whole other, like, this arc is still going on, so unfortunately, I still have to wait until she gets to Wano with me. Mm-hmm. But I am excited to see it either way. I cannot wait.
My nephew actually just cried over the boat, so
Oh, really?
that's where he's at.
Nice. Oh, good old Mary. You don't know how weak you are until you're crying over a boat.
You're like, no, I'm tougher than this. You're not.
No, not really. No,
You're not.
not if you're human.
Right.
All right, but let's go ahead and jump into what we've watched this week. I have quite a bit that I've watched this week because work's been slow, so I've had nothing but time.
Mm-hmm.
So let's go ahead and jump into it. First off, let's start with Hinomaru Sumo. This one came out in 2018, so it is a bit of an older anime.
You know what's funny? I've actually seen the first episode for this, but I couldn't remember the name, so I could never go back and finish watching it.
Well, there you go.
But I always recognize the character, and I always see the clips, but nobody ever puts the name of the dang anime on there so I can actually watch it.
Right. I actually loved this show.
It looked fun when I originally saw it.
It really was. You're gonna see some butt cheeks, all right? Because it's a sumo anime. It's an anime with nothing but people who love sumo. So you're gonna see some butt cheeks, and that's okay, as long as they're not my butt cheeks. Because I ain't showing them to nobody.
Maybe one person.
Maybe one person, but
that's for different reasons.
Yeah. No, but I do love this anime. You know what it reminded me of?
What?
Hajime no Ippo.
Really?
Really did. The animation style, even though it was a 2018 anime, like the whole artwork and even the opening and ending, they had that like early 2000s feel to it. Like that, I don't know how to explain it, but you know the early 90s, 2000s feel? That style. That's exactly what it reminded me of.
Yeah, no, that animation style is its own class of like way it makes you feel when watching it.
And I was hooked, man. I was hooked through the entirety of this show. It's 24, 26 episodes, something like that.
I think the best way to describe it, though, is like you can feel the hits in those animations.
You really can. Yeah, when they're doing the slaps and everything, like you feel them.
And anybody who ain't ever just been like hitting like the slaps in the chest repeatedly, I can confirm that shit hurts.
Yeah.
It hurts a lot. After a few of them, you're gonna be like, eek.
Exactly. I'm a big, I don't know, a lot of people actually don't know this, but I am a huge fan of sumo. I always have been. Just as a kid, I was a little weirdo. I loved sumo. Of course, I'm Hispanic. I grew up in a Mexican household.
Yep.
Nobody understood my fascination with sumo, but I thought it was so cool. I didn't care for seeing butts all the time, but the sport itself, I thought it was so cool. I was so hyped after I finished watching this. I kept trying to get Kat to, sumo with me. I was like, come on, let's do it. Just once. Real hard. She would not. She would not indulge me, so, I'm a bit sad because of that. I'm going to get her.
You would just destroy her anyways. It's an unfair match.
That's not the point. Why don't we sumo on the podcast?
Don't do that. You don't want that for yourself.
Oh, we'll set a date.
We'll do it. I'll do it.
We'll get the Mawashi belts like they're wearing and everything. I'll set the date. Don't play with me.
I'll make sure you see my butt cheeks too.
Seraph. Thought I'd stop by and say hello. Hey, how's it going, Seraph? Thanks for stopping by. Sounds like you're busy, so you're probably not going to stay. But thanks for stopping by.
Please sumo on stream.
Oh, we will definitely sumo on stream. We're going to set it. All right. The match has been set. We're going to sumo on stream. Not this stream. But when we're ready, we're going to sumo on stream.
Oh, man. We're going to have to set it up outside and everything.
Yep.
You're not ready.
Oh, you're not ready. Let me come out. I'll do the whole leg slap and everything.
Slap the inner thighs.
Yep.
Watch them jiggle.
Exactly. But yes, anime was actually really good. I loved this anime, and I would definitely recommend it for those people who love sports animes. Mm-hmm. You definitely need to get past episode 1.
I was meaning to watch more of it. It was like, I don't remember what was going on in 2018. Oh, a lot of things were going on in 2018. But yeah, just I was watching a few animes at that time, and then I just never got back to them. It was one of those ages of anime where I just took a break, where I needed to take a break.
Just kind of recharge your batteries, take a break from anime for a little bit. Definitely understand that, because I do that as well. The next one I've watched is In the Land of Leodale. This one was last season, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And this is an isekai, but it's very calm. This is like one of those kick your feet up and just relax type animes.
Okay.
There is some action, but action is not the point of this anime. So you're going to see a little bit, but not much after that.
Mm.
It's all about this this one girl right here. Again, you'll have to forgive me. I forget character names because I watch so much anime.
Hey, look, I can't even remember half of our friends' names when we first met them. Like, I'd be like, you, guy.
Yeah,
That's how I do it. Because if I don't remember your name, I'll just be like, you woman.
It's not sexist. It's just stupidity.
It really is. Because, like, I don't know what else to, like, refer to, like, when I'm, like, talking to, like, different, like, people that are in the same group. So I gotta be, like, single them out some way.
Yeah. But yeah, this was a very calming. I actually enjoyed it a lot, especially like I watched this one right after I watched Hinamaru Sumo.
Mm.
So this was very relaxing, coming off of like an action-packed anime.
Mm.
So this is also a good one to watch, or even if you just need some background, background anime while you're cleaning or something.
Yeah.
It's dubbed and everything, so if you want to just play that in the background, it's nice. Actually, really enjoyed it. I would say definitely give it a watch if you're interested. See, man, I got a few more before we actually get to what you watched.
Oh, no, keep going.
Have you seen Nanbaka?
I haven't seen Nanbaka, and I love Nanbaka.
Okay. This one, a 2016 anime, old as hell. Still no word on if we're getting season 3 or not.
I thought we were confirmed for season 3, or at least I thought the rumors were.
Well, I know there was some rumors, but yesterday I was looking it up just to make sure I didn't miss any, news about it. But as of right now, there is still no confirmation as to whether we're getting a season 3 or not.
And I can't remember. I saw like an interesting fact about this. Apparently, the creator who did this, she also wrote like one of our other favorite animes.
Mm-hmm.
But it's gonna escape me now.
Probably, but we can definitely look it up here after a while, because now I'm curious. But yeah, Nanbaka is it's a comedy anime first and foremost.
With pretty boys.
Yes, with pretty boys. You can see from the picture right here. You can see from the image. These are all pretty boys. It is pastel and neon colored anime all the way through. You're gonna absolutely laugh your ass off, because I have.
I did. It was so hilarious.
Yeah. I laughed just as much as I did the first time I watched this back in 2016.
I like the first episode sets it up so perfectly. They're just trying to escape the prison for fun.
Yeah.
They don't even really want to leave. They're just doing it for fun.
Exactly. These guys are masters of escaping prisons. They do it for fun because they're bored. They could basically leave the prison anytime they wanted to. They just stick around because it's fun. That's it. The food's good. The atmosphere's fun. And that's why they stay. The only reason. But definitely give it a watch. Again, it's older, so you may have already seen it. But if you haven't, give it a watch. If you have, rewatch it, because it's still just as fun. Now, Be the Beginning.
What did you think of this?
I was actually pretty interested in it. I haven't seen season 2. That's actually what I'm going to watch after the show.
Mm-hmm.
But I finally decided to just say, you know what? Let's watch B. Because this is the last thing I watched yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't started anything else yet. I was looking for something. I went through Netflix. Let's give it a try. Because it keeps popping up on me, so I might as well.
Right.
I found it to be pretty interesting. Like the whole premise. What did you think of it?
I don't know. It didn't really catch me. But I mean, I don't know if it just... I know some people really enjoyed it. But personally, me, it just didn't catch me right away. So I was having trouble working my way through it. I didn't find it super interesting,
right,
personally. And that's just probably me, because it came out in what, 2018, 2019, around there?
I think so, yeah. It's been out for a while.
So yeah, it was probably just in that age where I was just like, I needed a break. But at the time, it didn't catch me. So I was curious to see what you thought of it.
I actually enjoyed it. I'm looking forward to season 2. So, like I said, after this, that's what I'm binging, season 2. So, I'm looking forward to that.
I don't know. I may just give it another shot. May have just been me.
I will say the opening is just so lackluster.
That was
It's like
Lester.
it's only like 5 to 10 seconds long, and it's just like a angelic vocalization. That's all it is. There's no actual words or lyrics.
My Adventures with Superman has a better anime opening.
Probably. I don't doubt it. The ending, however, the ending song is great.
Yeah, that is
Like,
great.
I'm about to put it on my personal anime list.
I do remember that. That one was pretty good.
It was good. Let's see. Oh, look, we finally reached one of yours.
Am I the Strongest? It's all right. I'm gonna give it that. It's not the best. If you're kind of like looking to just kind of sit back and watch something at like half capacity, this is the show for you. But otherwise, it's doesn't really got a great setup. I don't know what the end goal really is here, or like what we're striving for here in the end. It's just kind of Like, I don't know. There's no main goal right now. There's like, he's powerful, but we don't know to what extent. He's definitely the strongest, but we don't know like what his strength all entails. And then like, by like, the main like first few episodes, the main controversy was like with his original parents, and that controversy is immediately solved. So I don't know where we go for else in this anime. It's a nice like laid back anime is the best I can give it.
All right.
I don't think this one's going to be a lot for a lot of people. It's isekai as well, but if honestly, this is probably the one that I would recommend people just skip over.
Okay, I gotcha. Yeah, you can tell it's not very action packed just from the bubbliness of the image right there.
Yeah, it would like the title makes you think action packed, but then like you see the characters are very bubbly. Even the anime is very bubbly and happy go lucky with its opening and ending themes. It's very weird. It has like a dark tone in the plot, but we never capitalize on that. So
okay, so just a missed opportunity, basically.
Yeah, it really is. There's like again, and like there's like certain like serious scenes, like you know it's supposed to be serious, and they're just playing happy music with it, and I'm just like, what am I supposed to be like feeling here? So like I don't even know if the animators are giving this one like 100%, you know?
Right. Well, I'm still gonna give it a watch. We'll see how I end up liking it. We'll see when I end up watching it.
Right.
Still got a small list. Okay, so my next one is Ningen Fushin, which is basically heroes who don't believe in humanity anymore. So we got our main characters on screen on the image right here. Basically, each one of them has been screwed over by someone else in their lifetime to make them just not trust or like humanity anymore.
Alright.
Yeah, they come together just by accident. They're all at a bar. They happen to be sitting at the same table.
Is this one on Crunchyroll?
This one is on Crunchyroll.
Huh.
It's not too bad. It's more of a comedy. It kind of looks serious here in this image. It's actually a bit of a comedy, so you will laugh.
Okay.
Yeah, I laughed.
I'll have to check this one out. It looks, if that's the animation style, I like that.
Yeah.
So.
It definitely is good. There's still some action in it, even though it's a comedy. Overall, I would say definitely watch.
Okay.
This is one of those ones that you're gonna want to watch.
Alright.
It was pretty good. Let's see. Oh, goody. Tell me how this one's going.
This is top tier anime. Like,
Really?
100%. Like, we're doing, like, basic ghost stories in each episode, but at the end of each episode, we're getting, like, that little bit of lore of what's really going on. Because we still don't, like, essentially know everything yet, but we get bits and pieces. And it's, like, getting even, like, each character themselves are a little bit scary and a little bit darker. And, like, we're like, okay, what's really going on with all these characters? Like, we're kind of understanding the little girl's plot here, like what she's striving for. We're starting to really understand what the older aunt is really striving for, and our main male lead, he's kind of struggling with what he wants to do because he's got that evil spirit possessing him, and they think they may have found a way to get rid of that spirit, but he doesn't know. In doing that, he has to go and be more ghost huntery type thing, in which he doesn't want to do. So the more evil spirits, the stronger they are and the more dangerous they are. And it's getting just that little bit more interesting, and I'm loving the ghost stories, and I love where the plot's going, and I cannot recommend this one enough. If you guys aren't watching it, need to get on it. This one is one of those animes I would highly recommend watching week by week. Because it adds to that little bit more of suspense of what we're going on for this show.
Right.
For this type of show, at least. So, if you guys aren't watching it, I would recommend watching it now, because I think if you binge it, it just kind of deludes what's going on here for like this week by week episode type deal. I think it'll just kind of sour it a little bit.
Gotcha. I gotcha. Totally understandable, and I might start it now because of that.
Because it's meant to be like mysterious. It's meant to be like, okay, these characters are more than what we're perceiving them as. But so it's so good. I really got to get more people on it. Because I just love it that much.
Nice. Now, this is the last one I've watched. Well, I say the last one. This is the first one I watched a week and a half ago. My Home Hero. And this one came out, and I want to say it was the fall of 2022. And this one has really gone under everyone's radar. Like, this is...
I don't even think I've heard of it, honestly.
I haven't either. And I've seen no one else mention this anime, so I'm going to mention it here. Absolutely amazing. This was the dark horse of that season.
Really?
Yes. This is probably the dark horse of the year.
Oh.
Of that year, yes. This is absolutely good. This anime begs the question, how far would you go for your children? Because this guy he's no one special. He's a normal husband, a normal father.
Oh, you know what? I've read this manga. I know exactly which one you're talking about. It's the one with his daughter, right?
Yeah.
I read the manga. I didn't even know it got an anime.
Yes, it did get animated. I didn't even know it had a manga.
Yeah.
But yes, oh, hold on. Let's see. My friends I hate. Theory Escanor got reincarnated as a damn horse. I swear I'm not wrong.
What?
What?
What? Where did this come from?
I don't know.
I have no idea where he's going with that, but okay.
I don't either.
Is it are we just old? Is there some joke in here that we don't know?
I have no clue. Explain yourself. Self.
70s new chapter.
Oh. Okay.
It must be from the new season, the new movie or series that's with Meliodas' son. I haven't watched it.
Neither have I.
So if that's what he's talking about, I have no idea.
Yeah, I have no clue either. But yeah, this definitely was the underdog of 2022. Like, this guy, as I've said already, normal father and husband. His daughter, basic synopsis is his daughter gets abused by her boyfriend. And he goes and accidentally kills her boyfriend. But that's where the anime gets interesting. Because now he spends the rest of his time trying to protect his family from the Yakuza, who the boyfriend was a part of, which he didn't know. So he's having to use all his wits, all his brain, just to keep himself alive, to keep his family alive and safe. Like, this is a really good anime.
It was a really good, it was a really good manga when I was reading it. I couldn't, stop it. So, if this one's animated, I recommend this one, highly.
Oh, yeah, 100%. This was really good. But that's where it ends for what we've watched, I guess, the last couple weeks. Yeah, since we didn't do an episode last Saturday.
Yeah, I've been keeping up with all the stuff that's currently out. Dark Gatherings, Last Boss Queen, Become Savior,
Reincarnated as a vending machine.
I haven't watched that one yet.
I haven't either, but
Okay.
I'm so ready to.
I feel like that's got to be one I got to binge,
Yeah.
So I've been keeping up with all this season's anime. So Zom 100, loving it still. Still great anime. I know Netflix already put out the movie, which was surprising to me. Recommend, do not watch movie because the anime is not to the point where the movie is, where it ends. So I recommend just waiting for the anime to finish, and then if you really want to watch the Zom 100 live action movie, go watch it.
Nice. All right, and then I guess that brings us up to our anime update. Let's make sure to turn that off before next episode.
Oh, that was hilarious.
That really was. Man, it sucks. I hate to start this off on such a sad note, but Nami Sano, who is the creator of Haven't You Heard, I'm Sakamoto, has passed away. At the age of 36, she was battling cancer. I finally got some more information on it. And she did pass away. She actually passed away earlier this month. We just weren't notified until earlier this week.
Yeah, they tend to keep it real private there until, like, it's necessary.
Yeah. So, yeah, unfortunately, she is passed. I know they were also working on her with her other manga, adapting it to an anime, so I don't know if that's going to finish or not.
It may, because they're already halfway on it, and so it's just a matter of, will they do it justice?
Right. So yeah, that is sad, Nami-Sano. I hope you're resting in peace. Thank you for all, the great artwork and stories you've given us. I've definitely laughed 100 times watching this show.
Oh, it was so great.
Yeah. Alright, moving on. The Misfit of Demon King Academy 2, Part 2, started today.
Oh, really? Today?
Yes. Episode 7 dropped today. Man, I got really close to that camera just now. Episode 7 did start today. So as soon as we're done here, if you want to jump off and go watch it, go ahead. Because I'm kind of tempted myself.
I like this show. It's real... I don't know if a lot of people are watching. I assume because it's really good, but I don't know. I don't hear a lot of people talking about it a lot of times. But I loved it.
I love that... was that first or second episode where he's trying out for the school?
I think it's first episode.
Is it?
Yeah.
He's just like completely obliterating the guy and reviving him over.
Yeah, he's like,
over.
I'm not. If you want to win, you got to make me surrender. And he's like, okay.
Okay. So he just kills him.
Yeah, he's like, you're gonna have to kill me. Okay.
Bam. Just blown to pieces.
Brings him back. You don't think I can't bring you back?
Right. And continues to do it until the guy loses his mind.
Yeah.
Love it.
That's one way to make someone surrender. Yeah. I'd have surrendered after the first one.
Exactly. True definition of a demon king right there. What else do we got? Okay. So Zom 100, we had delay on episode 5, and if that upset you, you're going to be upset again. Because we got another delay for episode 6. It will not be airing until the 27th.
Shame.
Yeah. Now, apparently this is due to the World Athletics Championships. I don't know what that is.
I have no idea.
I thought it was the Olympics, but apparently it's something different. Like, the only World Athletics thing that comes to mind when I'm thinking of it is Olympics.
We're not big sports guys, so we don't know these things.
Yeah, I'm definitely out of the loop. But yeah, so
you invite me to a basketball game, I'll go play.
Yeah, for sure. I'll play with you guys. I'm just not going to watch it. So yeah, you're going to be upset. I know I'm upset that I got to wait another week for episode 6. But I mean, what are you going to do?
Yep.
Can't really do much, so I guess we just have to sit and wait until the 27th, unfortunately. Now, do you know why I have him on screen?
I honestly don't.
Bruce Lee is nothing, not even remotely related to anime. Now, the closest you could get is that he in real life could whip someone's ass as bad as an anime character could. But that's about as close as you get to anime with Bruce Lee. Until recently. Because his daughter is working with another studio to bring us House of Lee.
Really?
Yes. Bruce Lee is officially coming to the anime world. His anime is going to be called House of Lee, and we do have a small teaser trailer.
Oh, I want to see this.
Yes, good, because we are, and we're going to see it right now. Here we go. there's his daughter, Shannon Lee.
Oh, they went with a very interesting art style for this.
A very like retro art style.
Very retro. Yeah. Like I would assume almost 80s in a sense.
Yeah. Like mid to late 80s.
Yeah, I don't like. There's not a doubt in my mind that most of that had to be at least hand drawn.
Oh, for sure. Now, again, this is the teaser trailer. We don't know if this is going to be like the actual animation style.
It could change before then.
Yeah, for sure. But I am extremely excited to see it. Excuse me. Bruce Lee has also been a big part of my life growing up.
Same.
Like, always wanting to fight. He's the reason I got into martial arts and all this other stuff. And I was so irritated as a kid knowing that none of his schools were anywhere in Texas. Nope. At least at the time when I was a kid growing up.
Yeah, not at the time.
Yeah. So that was very upsetting that I couldn't learn his specific Jeet Kune Do style.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, I love Bruce Lee. I'm so happy this is going to get an anime. And I guess we'll have to wait to see if this is going to be like based on his life, which is already crazy enough to be an anime on its own.
Who knows?
Or if it's going to be just like a whole subplot with Bruce Lee being himself.
It'll be interesting to see regardless. I want to watch it anyways, because I like watching anything Bruce Lee related.
Yeah, for sure. Now we got this. I have never heard of this one until I saw it recently while I was looking up news, anime news and stuff for the show. This is called Grandma and Grandpa Turn Young Again.
Okay, then.
Yeah. The basic synopsis for this is Grandma and Grandpa, obviously, old right here in the picture. Somehow, I don't know how because it didn't say, but they become young again. And I guess just like shenanigans go on with their kids and their grandkids. And so they're basically the same age as them.
I need whatever happened to them to just happen to us.
Right? I'm getting too old for this. I don't like it. But yeah, I don't know if anyone else has heard about it out there. If you've heard about it, drop it in the comments. This is my first time actually hearing anything about it. So I'm not sure if it has a manga or anything.
I have no idea. This is new to me as well. Although I'm curious. I want to see it, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it does sound interesting, so I'll definitely give it a watch.
It sounds like it's going to have some laughs in there, too.
Oh, yeah, for sure, dude. Now, Ragna Crimson. Have you seen this?
I know nothing about it.
I know nothing about it either.
Okay, good. We're in the same boat, then.
We are. I've just been seeing, like, clips from the manga in a few places, like on Reddit. I've seen it on TikTok. And so I got interested in it quickly. I've read one chapter. I haven't even finished the whole book, but I've read one chapter just to see what it was about. I enjoyed that chapter. So I'm probably going to love the anime and the rest of the manga as soon as I finish reading.
You're like, we'll get there eventually.
However, we do have a trailer for this.
Oh, sweet.
And I can already tell from the trailer alone that I'm going to love it.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. Alright guys, so buckle in and let's watch the trailer for Ragna Crimson.
俺はこいつと一緒に竜を滅ぼす。竜を滅ぼして最後にクリムゾンを狩る。竜を狩り尽くす。この世から一体残らずこの手で。
つまらんやつだなお前は。だが道具としてなら見どころがある。
人間の国家の存亡など我らが神の気分で決まる。
数百年に一度の大きな宴の始まりだ。
来たんだ、今になって助けが。
この国は滅ぼさなければなりません。神がそうおっしゃいましたので。
任されたぜ、我が王よ。
始めよう。世界の運命を変える戦いを。静まれた子供。
ご主人様の前で図が高いですよ。他人間。
許さない。断じて断じて断じて。
あなたが生きていてくれて私は嬉しい。
未来の俺が失ったもの、俺がこれから失うはずのもの全て守る。そのために奴らを滅ぼす。
6つの血族、そのことごとくを打ち滅ぼし神よ狩れ。
行こうクリムゾン。
全ての竜を殺し尽くす世界が来ることを過去の私とお前に期待する。
Oh, that's real soon.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real soon.
No, it's coming out like next month.
Oh man. No, I'm already in love. I want to watch it already.
Right?
It's one of the. It looks like going to be one of those dark action type animes, and I love those. That's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a little gory for sure.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah. You know what? We have reached the end of our anime update. Mm-hmm. That has been all the news for the past couple of weeks. I don't know if we missed any, but if we did and you guys know something that we didn't discuss, throw it in the chat and let's discuss it. Because I've been keeping up decently with anime news, however...
We try our best.
Yeah. We try our best. I still got a full-time job and everything else to deal with. So we do try our best, but hopefully we didn't miss much. Hopefully you're excited about some of the things we are. We definitely got some good things coming. I can't wait to see House of Lee, Ragnar Crimson, even the grandma and grandpa turn young again.
I think that's the one that intrigues me the most.
Yeah.
I want to know. I want to see how this works.
Right? But I guess it's time to move on. But actually, before we move on, before we get to our main topic of the day, which is overpowered characters, let's talk about that Mushoku Tensei controversy.
Oh, yes. I was explaining to him earlier today. For some people who may not know, Mushoku Tensei went through another controversy once again. This one was because Rudius had purchased a child slave to help, always forget his name, to help make those figures that he makes. Because he wants to learn, but he's not very precise enough to do it. So they go to the slave market to get the slave who specializes in this type of magic to help make it. And of course, the internet blew up because Rudius is the worst human being to exist in all life. He purchased a slave. He's okay with slavery. He's not defending it in any way, or he's not defending against slavery in any type of way. And as I showed you from another TikToker, who I won't name, but he clearly, in his video statement, said anybody who's okay with watching this show is an awful human being and just promotes everything that's wrong with the anime world, and our opinions shouldn't be validated and stuff like that, which is just insane because we're okay with everything else in anime that's exactly the same.
Right.
Like Shield Hero isn't a thing, but everybody fucking loves Naofumi.
Yeah.
Okay, calm the hell down.
Literally bought a slave.
Yeah.
Yeah, bought a slave.
Yep.
And then the other followers of his willingly want to be a slave.
Yes.
Not only that, after they got their crest removed, their slave crest removed, went back and got it again because that is what they want.
And then, the creator put it out a comment and explaining why Rudius believes what he believes, and people were like, "Oh no, this is the opinions of the author," and I'm just like, so our author's not allowed to write horrible characters, or they're not allowed to put how they characters think in this type of environment,
right?
Suddenly you're the Godspell that knows exactly how a character should think in this place and time. It's just, it makes no sense. How do you want me to write a character? Do you want me to be them the perfect being? Is my question. Is just what makes me mad, because you just can't write a character that just has bad flaws and eventually redeems himself.
Right.
Because that's kind of what Rudy's story is going through. He's slowly redeeming himself. And whatever the cousin thing or whatever, yeah, you guys can have that. Whatever. It's weird. No matter how you put it. But, if we look into our past, so...
Are not too distant past at that. We have shows like Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
We have brothers and sisters going at it with each other. Brothers and sisters unwillingly going at it with each other. Way more intense things that I can't even talk about on here that happen on Game of Thrones. Just alone, that one show alone, that no one seems to argue with. Yet we have an anime over here that does not even as bad of things as they do on Game of Thrones, and we're throwing an entire ship fit over it.
Yeah, no, modern TV has 10 times worse. And, what bugs me the most is, they throw down the P word on Rudius like constantly, and he's not. Unfortunately, you guys can argue that however you feel about that. It's he's just not. He's the same. He's actually younger than her, as a matter of fact. His childhood best friend, they're the same age, but like, what's her name? The red-haired. She's older than him at that. So, like, it amazes me how quick we throw that word. And it's like, well, he's got the mind of a 40-year-old. Do you think someone in their 50s are going to date a child? Isn't that weird? It just blows my mind. It's just like, well, what would please you at this point? Like, just other besides making him a holy being of goodness. It's just, oh yeah. Let's not forget Berserk exists. Right? And that is proclaimed the greatest manga ever. Like, I don't it just, and the same person who made that video, I know for a fact loves other certain types of animes who have the same element, but Mushoku Tensei is the worst, because Rudius is the worst character ever to exist in anime. Totally.
Yeah, I don't get it.
I really don't get it. And I get if you guys are upset, like, you know, you want him to be able to be that person to go out there and defend it. No, I think, you know, that's a valid argument in what sense, but like, he's in another world. He doesn't know how to present himself. He was a NEET in his past life. Didn't go out into the real world then, and like, even as growing up in this new world, he doesn't know the laws or what's been going on in the past of this world. So it just makes things complicated when you're looking at it from that perspective.
Right.
If he chooses to do so in the future, after understanding the way the world works, that's an entirely different subject. Of course, you know, things change. People go on. I haven't read all of Mushoku Tensei, so I can't proclaim anything of any sorts. But in the character's current state of time and mind, yeah, that makes a lot of sense to me.
Right.
Like, it bugs me. It really does bug me. And then, not to even mention that, because I'm a fan of Mushoku Tensei, but to say my opinions in the anime community or anything else of that sort is just automatically invalid and I'm just a horrible person, just pisses me off in general. Because I can name at least one other character that's just as bad, but nobody else gives them any crap for. And so... it just blows my mind.
Yeah, exactly. Like, where do you draw the line as a person? Like, this guy obviously draws a weird line. Yeah, like, his line is weird because he'll support other characters that do the same thing, but for some reason, it's not okay for this character. Yeah, I don't understand it. Like, I draw my line at real world stuff. We have never, nor will we ever support P's or SA, or anything else of that nature. Because it's just wrong. Yeah. It's just being a basic human being. And if you can't be a basic, decent human being, you're trash. But watching an anime that has that... An anime is just another medium of storytelling. That's all it is. You have American movies, you have anime. The only difference is the format in which it is written and produced and structured and shown to everyone else.
Yeah. And again... Game of Thrones is out there. Everybody calls that critically acclaimed. You can throw the hard P in there for some of those characters. Yeah. Because the Starks girls are not that old. Yeah. So let's just throw that out there while we're at it.
Exactly.
But yeah, no, Mushoku Tensei is the worst because it has those type of plots and story elements. Yeah, hats off to you. You are a much better human being than anybody else. Because that's what I feel like you want me to say.
For real. Exactly. Let me know when you get ordained as a fucking priest, alright?
But again, if you have your problems with Mushoku Tensei, don't watch it. But if you're going to sit here on a platform and claim that you're better than everybody else, I'm going to call you out for it. I'm not going to sit here and just be like, no, you just insulted me to my face.
Absolutely not. I just don't agree with that person at all. Like, to say that not only in the anime community, but in the real world, your opinion doesn't matter. That you're just a trash human being. Yeah. Absolutely crazy. Like, how do you come up with this? Why? Because I'm watching an anime show? I'm not allowed to like it because you don't like it? Like, get for real, my guy.
Yeah, and like, to go on this clip, nobody should be watching this show. I mean, everybody's gonna watch it anyways. But sure,
I mean, it still has a strong following.
yeah. Again, the person had no moral high horse to stand on at all. And again, if you have your problems, just don't watch it.
Yeah.
Don't proclaim certain things to people in the real world. If you have problems with certain elements of an anime and you want to make an argument for that, make your argument for that. But I don't think you get the right to proclaim anybody's opinions or anything else that say that what they feel or think about the anime is just wrong.
Yeah, you don't get to dictate what people watch just because you're offended.
Yeah.
Or whatever it is you're going through at the time.
Oh man, they're just... Hey, the Saws movies are the worst thing in existence and you shouldn't support them.
I already don't. I don't like them. After the first two, the other 8 were just awful. Or however many they are.
I don't know, Spiral is pretty good.
Haven't seen it.
Oh, really?
I haven't seen that one, so I guess I can't say all of them are trash.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of pointless after the first 2 movies if you're doing the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess. Like the Fast and the Furious franchise.
Yeah.
Like, the first 3 films were about racing, but now you're drug lords, and now you're going into space.
I mean,
and other
Tokyo
shit.
Drift was really good, too.
Yeah, it's alright.
But it's like an anomaly compared to the rest of them.
Yeah.
Because it was in that time where they were shifting right into that. So, super spies and throwing cars out of plane.
Exactly.
Swinging off a bridge rope. If you want to watch the Fast and the Furious movies, don't watch them in theaters. Please take your ass and go watch them at home and like on a DVD, because that's like the most enjoyment you can get out of them, watching it with a group of friends and then just laughing at them.
Yeah.
Because that's what I do. I love to laugh at the Fast and Furious movies because they're just so insane in my mind.
Right. Now, I do have something in my hands. I see you've been eyeballing it ever since I pulled it off the shelf.
Well, I saw it up there earlier and I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah, this is the Hajime no Ippo shorts I ordered.
Oh, you got them finally?
I did get them. They finally came in. I'm not exactly too happy with them.
Oh, no.
Especially not for, with shipping, like $41 and some change. So, here they are. I don't know if you can see them. Oh man, I know the audience won't be able to see them very well. However, they're really not done as great. Like, you can see the printing.
It's like
It's like faded almost.
Yeah, it's like the press wasn't even on there properly.
Exactly.
Because, like, look at these stars. They're not even, like, properly spaced in any way.
Yeah, they're not aligned right at all. Like, they're going into each other.
Yeah, that's... And then the duck is just faded.
Oh, yeah. Everything's faded. Okay, they can kind of see it here. It's not blurring it out here. Maybe if I turn it around like this.
It's because it's white.
Yeah. Like, I don't... You probably won't be able to tell so much.
From the fade, yeah.
Yeah. But in person, like, this fade is absolutely horrible. The colors are not as vibrant. It is nothing...
And then, like, if you guys can see the stars, they're not, like, spaced, but they're, like, going into each other.
Yeah.
Yeah, there it goes.
There it goes. Yeah, these stars are just, like, going into each other from the bottom up.
Yeah.
Makes no sense.
Yeah, they did not do that press very well.
No, these printings...
Even the front's kind of faded a bit.
Yeah, they're faded. Now, what irritates me is on the website, they look perfect, right?
Mm-hmm.
Always with the false advertising. But, of course, I try and buy so you guys don't have to waste your money. And I gotta say, with these, I don't recommend buying them. The only clear decal on these shorts...
Are their logo?
...is the company's logo. Which already takes away from the authenticity of the shorts.
What's even funnier is their logo isn't even pressed on there correctly.
No.
But it's obviously put some serious material on that.
Yeah, it's basically like an iron-on almost. Like, and a good quality one at that.
Yeah.
But it's irritating that that's the only good thing, the only good image on these shorts. Like, it takes away, if you put them right on the front, it takes away. Like, I understand putting your name on your merchandise.
Yeah.
But couldn't you have put it, like, on the inside of the shorts where there's absolutely nothing else?
Right, like right here in the band or something.
Exactly. You could put them on the
Because I know
band.
some people do now lately put their, like, logo here on the the tip of your end of your shirts right here, like
Yeah.
Faku, like they do that.
Yeah, but for an item like this that is deliberately made to look like a piece of clothing worn by Ippo himself,
Yeah.
Ippo never wore this logo like, at all. Like, not only did you not screen print these right, like it's completely faded.
I'm
blurry.
amazed. I'm just amazed how freaking blurry and faded they are.
Yeah, not the greatest.
Like, and even the stars, they could have like, you don't even need to like use the press. You could have like used some actual like stars, like
iron-ons.
yeah. So like, it just amazes me. And then I don't get how you do this, but then your logo's this.
Exactly.
It's like right there. It's the perfect time to do something like that.
Yeah.
For reference, I'm talking about the name Ippo here because it's very faded and like it's blurred a bit. But like their logo, they got perfect, but they couldn't do their logo for the name for Ippo, which they could have done, and it would look a lot better.
Right. Yeah, these shorts could have been improved in so many ways. It's not even like a vibrant red like it was on the website.
No, that's a very much a darker type of red.
Yeah, this is more like a maroon, if anything.
Yeah,
like
and they can get that on camera
like,
too. So
like,
that's
it's close
very,
to my shirt color,
Yeah.
and my shirt is maroon.
Yeah, that's
So no.
that's bad. What was this company name? Pommel?
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 Yeah. Overall, I definitely don't recommend getting it. If I can take off their logo name, I would definitely display it as, like a display piece. It'd be pretty cool. But they're throwing your name on there just like this just ruins the whole authenticity of the shorts. Like, I get it, you want your name out there, but that's why you make quality stuff so that people can say, hey, buy this product.
Yeah. I just ordered a phone case from Caseify.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's a one-piece one. So I'm waiting to see how that comes in and how it looks. Because online it looked really good.
Nice.
But if it comes in and it looks nice, I'll have to show you it.
Yeah, definitely going to want to see the review on that one.
Yeah, again, hey guys, like if you're looking for some like good shirts, Dai Sentai has always got like the best shirts around.
Yep. Let's move these beautiful locks out of the way. This is actually one of the one I'm gonna order.
They got Blastoise and a Venusaur one as well.
Do they?
Yep.
I didn't see the Blastoise or Venusaur one
They
last
just
time I
like
looked.
they just most recently did them because I saw them there earlier.
Oh, okay.
So I want to get those two, so I have all three.
Yeah, getting good quality anime merch
Like,
is so
have you
hard.
like felt this? Like, that's real good.
Yeah, that's like on there.
Yeah, exactly.
It's nice. It's vibrant. It's definitely not.
And this shirt has been
blurriness.
through like at least 6 washes, and it's still good.
Nice. Yeah, the logo doesn't look like cracked or anything.
Yeah, no. So like, Dai Sentai, go buy from them. I support them 100%. Like, it's very hard to find good shirts in the anime world. I'm telling you.
Right. Hey, Blood by Design, how's it going, my guy? Thanks for jumping in.
We're just reviewing awful shorts and at least some good shirts that you could buy in the anime world.
Yep. Man, you must be busy, huh? Well, thanks for taking a couple minutes out of your busy schedule to come and join us.
Mm-hmm. Another decent shirt company that I like is Low Key Geeks, is what it's called.
I haven't heard of them before.
Yeah, no, like, they're one of those shops that open up like every couple weeks with like one shirt design, and you pre-order them,
Right.
and then they make them and ship them out. I try my best. Love the chats. Yeah, no, but like their shirts, they come in. The only thing about their shirts, I highly stress like hand washing those, and like if you're gonna put them in a dryer, you better put that on the lowest setting because they crack easy.
Okay.
But they're really good shirts. They're really nice designs. The only thing about them is like they're not machine wash friendly in any type of way.
Nice. Yeah, alright, so overall, Hajime no Ippo shorts, once again, it's going to give me trouble with the camera. But overall, I'm going to give them, man, I'm being generous, but 2 out of 5 stars is what I'm going to give them.
That's 2 just because at least they got everything printed on there.
Yeah. But this whole self-serving logo over there is down at the bottom. The blurry screen prints, I definitely don't recommend buying them. I guess it's nice to have since Hajime no Ippo merch is rare in and of itself.
Yeah, no, like the anime was the rarest thing for a while there.
Yeah. So, I mean, they're still fun. I definitely wore them
At least how did they feel? They look nice and light.
Right. They are light. The quality is great. Like, they're extremely stretchy. I did try my own stretch test at home when I was wearing them. No matter what the size, I will say, though, no matter what the size, whether it's small, they go up to 4XL, which 4XL is only like a waist size of 36 inches. So if you're a bigger guy, they might not fit you. But I will say, with all the stretching and stuff I did to make sure these wouldn't tear on you at the gym, they did pass. So the fabric itself is pretty decent. The stretch test did work. They did not rip, so you don't have to worry about going in, doing a deep squat and just having your whole bare ass exposed to the gym, which would suck, because I would walk out of that gym and never go back. Time to look for a new one.
Yep. I just literally be like, I'm canceling my membership. Leave.
Yeah. No matter the size as well, they only go to mid-thigh. I don't know if you can tell, like, they look pretty short. They may look bigger on screen, but they're pretty short.
Well, I mean, but you're a big guy.
Yeah. Like, they only
You're not my type of big, but you're a big guy.
They only go to, like, mid-thighs, so if you're one of those guys that don't like exposing a whole lot of their leg when they're wearing shorts, these probably aren't the ones for you.
And,
I personally don't mind.
And you need to get more comfortable.
Yeah.
That shit's nice and breezy. It has pockets.
Really does, though. The fabric's kind of thin, though, so, you know.
Don't get it wet.
Yeah.
That's white, so don't get that wet.
Yes, and the Dad Dukes. That's exactly how I felt when I wore those. Oh, man. But all right, let's jump into our main topic of the day. What do you say?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Overpowered anime characters. And first on the list is Shigeo from Mob Psycho 100.
There's not a doubt about that one.
Yeah. Now, this guy has been OP from episode 1, basically. Like, he has just been tearing, what are they, ghosts, essentially?
Yeah, spirits. The same.
Spirits, evil spirits, just absolutely tears them a new one with zero effort at all.
He follows like the DC formula, making gods more human, because that's what he wants to be. You're right. Saitama is at number 1. This isn't a top 10. This is just a list.
It's just a list. It doesn't mean he's better than the rest. That's for sure. Because we definitely have.
And by the way, it's King, sir. King is the most. Did you not see how he destroyed that centipede in the recent chapter? Atomic Samurai wanted to see how good he was with a sword, and so he grabbed the sword, tried to cut an apple. He couldn't unsheath the sword.
Oh, wow.
But Atomic Samurai thought he had cut it so fast and with such precision that the apple forgot it was cut and thought he was just that powerful.
I mean, whatever helps you sleep at night.
Nobody can beat Goku.
Right? I'm waiting for all the DBZ stands to come in here.
Oh my, get out of here.
Yeah. Next we have Meliodas, which he's been popped up on the screen for a few seconds now.
It's just, he can't die in general. First off, he can't die.
Yeah.
Second off, full counter is just a cheap move.
It really is. Like, it's basically just saying, here you go, have it back. But like 10 times stronger.
Yep.
Oh man, so yeah, Meliodas definitely OP. We had to put him on the list because the list just wouldn't be complete without him. We have Seiya.
The cautious hero.
From the Cautious Hero. This man is extremely powerful. His only drawback is that he's so cautious that he will try and avoid getting hit or attacking or doing anything that could prematurely end his life. Even if he knows.
I love it when he just slaps her. It just blasts off into the next century.
Yeah. Like,
blocks, slaps.
Definitely overpowered, but my guy is he wouldn't fight a cockroach if he didn't have to, because he's that cautious about it.
If he wasn't sure 100% he could win, he wasn't doing it.
Yeah. The series is good though. It's called cautious hero. The hero is overly powered.
The hero that is overly cautious becomes overpowered.
Yeah, something like that. It's a long title. I can't remember it.
I just call him the overly cautious hero.
Same difference. My friends I hate is asking, is Sword Art Online Hacker Man on here? He is not, because I have not watched Sword Art Online.
And he's not that powerful.
Oh, okay, well there you go. That's probably why he didn't make the list.
Now this couldn't be a list without my man Escanor.
Escanor is just crazy strong, at least while the sun is out.
Yeah, especially at peak
high noon. Yeah.
Like he is the god at that point.
Yeah. This guy is so cocky. Like, just getting hit by full powered attacks and just saying, what was that, a fly?
I love the one where he fights one of Meliodas' brothers, and he does the full counter for physical attacks, and he's like, oh, that's my attack? No wonder why that hurt.
Right?
It's just like, okay, bro, get out of here.
My guy has so much pride that he would make Vegeta look bad. There is no Saiyan pride compared to the pride this guy has.
This fool literally sees an angel who's above him and literally jumps higher than the angel and be like, you can't be higher than me. I look down on you. You can't look down on me.
Definitely one of my favorite characters from the series.
I love Escanor so much.
Yeah. Him and Bon as well.
Mm-hmm.
Which Bon was OP in his own way as well, but I'm not going to put a full list of just 7 Deadly Sins characters on.
Well,
here.
the thing is, though, the other reason he doesn't make the list is because, let's just be fair, Meliodas was able to injure him at some point, and I'm sure if Meliodas can do it, Escanor can do it too.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, who we got next?
See, I knew you were putting this on the list regardless of what I said. I didn't even have to send it to you. We both can agree Rimuru is obviously just too overpowered.
Yeah, from absorbing Calamity class dragon, making these dire wolves. Were they dire wolves? I forget what they're called. Essentially dire wolves.
Essentially dire wolves.
Yes.
And not even at that, becoming God. A demon lord.
Becoming a demon lord. When there's already a demon lord in existence. Like, this man just said, scoot over. I'm here. Said, challenging my heterosexuality every day. It's alright, man. Stay open-minded. Stay anime. It's all good. What happens, happens.
Someone did, like, one of those tests, like, now, teach you about anime. Is this a man or a woman? Well, you're wrong. This is a man. Is this a man or a woman? And it was Rimuru. He goes, you're wrong. We don't know.
We don't know what he is.
It can be anything. Enjoy your sexual frustration.
Yeah. Even though before he was Rimuru, he was, 30, 40-year-old
office man.
Yeah.
Who literally had to tell his coworker to fucking drop his computer in the tub.
Yeah. Delete my hard drive and destroy my computer. That boy was hiding something sus on there. But he's a slime, and since slimes don't really have gender...
I gotta give it to the man. At least he was, like, his final words were, please erase this from existence. Don't let anybody know what I was looking up.
Exactly. We already have that pact. We are to delete and destroy each other's phones and computers upon our
100%. I already know you look up some weird shit. And it ain't even sexual in nature. You just look up some weird shit.
Gotta be open-minded. The key to happiness is being open-minded.
Yep.
Alright, let's move on. Sakamoto, once again, Nami has passed away. Rest in peace. It sucks that we won't get anything else from her. But...
I'm sorry you couldn't stay longer, man. See you later, though.
Yeah, see you later, man. I appreciate you stopping by. Sakamoto made the list because even in a slice of life anime where there's no such thing as powers or magic or anything else, this man lives life effortlessly. There have been so many moments in the anime where people are purposely trying to mess with him, trying to get him to fall, to embarrass himself in front of people.
I think the best like representation when he's hiding from the mom.
Mm-hmm.
That is top level ninja skill. Who in the real world can pull any of that off?
Right. This man fights a bee with the tip of his pencil Like he's
It's a literal like jousting fight.
yeah, it's a sword fight between the bee stinger and the lead of his pencil. This man,
This man can air sit.
yep.
He can air sit. He can legitimately sit in the
They
air.
try to pull his chair out from under him to make him fall and make him look embarrassing in front of the women. Does not. Perfect air sit.
Like, and he doesn't even like shake, struggle. No, he just sacked like it's there.
Just sat there. Throws his desk out a window. He sits in the windowsill. The sun glistens off him. All the girls swoon. Like, this man is grade A OP material for just a regular human.
I love it.
It's great.
Oh, we both know we had to put this on.
You
the
know
list.
we were putting Mash in there.
You know we had to put him on the list. This man literally punches his way through everything in a world full of magic.
Yeah. Like, this man, like you said, in a world full of magic, has absolutely zero magic, and still is OP. This guy has worked out every muscle in his body to the point where his magic attacks are just purely physical.
He calls them magic attacks.
He calls them magic attacks to pass it off as magic.
I think like the greatest example of like how strong this fool is. He's holding a barbell like this, and he's crossing his arms, and he's just doing the Russian dance where he's just shifting his feet. And I'm just like, if anybody in the real world can pull that off, I'll give you like $20 because I want to see that.
I've never seen it in real life. I doubt I ever will. Not even that. When this man went to ride a broom, digs in deep to the earth with his legs, jumps up at least 100 feet in the air.
No. Let's just state this first. They were teaching, you know, in Harry Potter where they're like up and the broom comes up. That's what they were doing. Somebody made fun of him, and literally this guy says, stomps on the ground, broom flies up, and he just.
This is grade A comedy material. If you have not already seen this anime, it has been out. It's completely.
The first season
is completely done.
There's no doubt in my mind it gets the second one.
Oh yeah.
This fool throws a broom just to pretend he's flying. He throws the broom, jumps, hops on the broom, and acts like
he's just riding the wave. That's all he's doing. To stay in the air, he's kicking his feet so fast you can't even. It's just a blur.
He can't move anywhere. He's just in stationary mode, but it looks like he's flying. Oh man, I love it.
My friends I hate said magic, no muscles. Exactly.
Exactly. Please watch the show if you guys haven't.
This show is hilarious, and I recommend it to everybody, especially the Harry Potter fans.
Oh yeah, 100% of them.
Now,
This one, Blood by Design. Yeah. Here it is.
Blood by Design missed it. Sorry you missed it, but here is Saitama, just like you wanted.
Yeah, the man who could literally defeat everybody in one punch.
In one punch. Hence the name One Punch Man. Now, this character is completely overpowered to the point where I believe Akira Toriyama has said that One Punch Man could beat Goku. It's because One Punch Man is just a satirical character.
Yeah.
He's meant to just be funny. It's obviously making fun of the strong OP genre.
Mm-hmm. Like, there's a thing in the manga that pretty much says, yeah, he can pretty much defeat Goku at this point. His punches have gone beyond what they are now.
Yeah.
So, like, yeah, this, it's great. I love Saitama so much. I love I've been loving the manga still. It's still going. We finally got Saitama versus Tornado fight, finally.
Really?
Oh, it was everything you wished for.
Damn.
And we got confirmation, too. Tornado does wear panties.
Oh, okay.
King visually saw him as Saitama and her were fighting.
Did he get embarrassed?
He was just walking home, and like she literally crashes into his building, uses it as a propeller, and jumps off. And he just stood there and he couldn't believe what he saw. All he saw was panties. So we got confirmation they exist.
Yeah. This guy is OP. If you look up OP anywhere,
oh yeah, he's like
you
right
see
there.
Saitama. Yeah. See, super serious punch. Yes, you remember in season 1 when he was just fighting with the damn mosquito. I guess we shouldn't say he's OP because he couldn't kill a small mosquito no
That-
matter how much he
That
tried.
thing was so agile, he couldn't even get it.
Like, man was breaking his building apart, trying to slap this poor mosquito.
That mosquito was just living in a different dimension.
Yeah, for real.
Defied all laws of physics.
All laws. We have All Might.
You put All Might. I'm assuming you put All Might.
I put All Might.
I was debating whether he even deserved to be on the list.
I feel like he deserved it because he was just insanely OP during his earlier years. And even into his old age, until he fully lost One for All, he was OP. This man single-handedly controlled the crime and violent
Yeah, you are correct in that. Like
population.
the volume of crimes were like completely down while this man was still a hero. The second they found out he wasn't, crime shot up.
Yeah. This man was the symbol of hope, the symbol of safety and everything. Like, he was so overpowered. This man was so ridiculously strong. There was no new large crime syndicate while he was around. Like, everybody was underground. Nobody wanted to do anything that could get them a meeting in person, face to face with this guy right here.
Oh man, I'm sad that the manga is going to be ending here soon. I know we're in the final stretch of it.
Yeah.
It's so good.
I will say, All for One is pretty overpowered himself.
Oh yeah, no, he just has a completely overpowered ability.
Yeah.
Like the fact that you could just steal powers just makes you this what is it? Unstoppable object or unstoppable object versus a immovable object?
Yeah, basically, yeah. But yeah, but he's not on the list because All Might did punch him out. All Might won that fight, even if it was just by the slightest margin. He still came out on top, so I had to choose him over All for One.
Completely trying to ignore the fandom.
I was.
I was questioning who this was because I was seeing the name and I was like, I don't recognize this.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, like it legitimately.
Yeah. Overpowered spider.
Like technically, she has two bodies now in a sense.
Yeah, she really does. It's weird.
It's weird because it's not her, but it is her.
Yeah.
Because the queen has all the memories and past and emotions that she had. So like it's insane to think about. And like even at that, like now she's finally got that half human body, half spider body. I really wish this would get a second season already because I want to know what happens.
It definitely needs to hurry up. 'Cause, yeah, I'm just as curious as you.
And I was not sure if I was gonna like it, and then I just fell in love with it really hard. Especially after like the second episode, I was like, "Oh, this is what this anime is gonna be." All right.
Yeah. Now, the reason she has my respect is because her entire classroom gets isekai. They all stay human. Somehow she turns into a spider. Just one of the weakest creatures at that.
Well, technically, one of them did become like what is it? A dragon? No, a dragon.
Yeah, like a familiar.
Yeah,
a dragon.
Yeah,
Familiar, something like that.
I know. Eventually, she evolves into a dragon, but I don't think that's what it was originally. So, but yeah, familiar type thing.
Yeah. But to go from being like a spider to eventually you see her as a demon lord, essentially. And a feared demon lord at that. Like someone nobody wants to cross. Like she definitely deserves a spot on this overpowered list. Now, Makoto is from...
Moonlight Fantasy.
Thank you. I had it in my head and it left as
That's
soon as I was about to say it.
You almost lost it too. I had to grab it real quick.
Now, Makoto is an unfortunate soul. He gets isekai'd, and the goddess says, "You are too ugly."
Oh my!
So she essentially doesn't want to give him anything. She says he's an ugly human being and should not be allowed to live. Like this poor guy.
Perfect world.
Yeah, this poor guy goes through so much, and if it weren't for the other god, that helps him out a little bit.
Well, technically, it was supposed to be a deal too. It was like, your parents agreed that you'd come to this world and then save it. and then it's like, oh, okay, and then just for the goddess to be like, oh, you're ugly as all hell.
Yeah.
No. What do you mean, no?
He was so ugly. She denied him the right to speak to humans in the new world.
Mm-hmm.
Like, he cannot communicate with
and then
humans.
banished him to like the demon world at that.
Yeah, like the wasteland side of the
Yeah,
world,
yeah.
basically. But our boy does end up becoming OP.
He literally has nukes on his fingers.
Yeah.
Like his magic is so exponential. He stores them in rings, and like those rings are suppressing his power.
Exactly.
And so like every time he has to remove one because it gets full, like it literally just becomes a little mini nuke.
Yeah. Like, this guy is definitely OP. And if you haven't seen the anime already, go watch it. We are getting to season 2.
Yep, season 2 is coming.
Mm-hmm. And I just cannot wait because this anime was full of action, full of comedy. It was one of the greater animes of that era.
Mm-hmm.
Jiren is one I had to throw up.
People are going to argue about this, but let's just be clear. If it was 1v1 with Goku, Jiren would win.
Jiren would have won.
Jiren would have won.
They were all in the arena at the same time, but there were multiple people going after Jiren the entire time.
He literally didn't even move from a meditative position that entire time.
Mm-hmm.
And he would knock people out. Literally, it took Frieza and Goku and Android 16. What is it, 16? 17?
17.
17 to literally get this guy out.
Yeah. It took an entire team, almost an entire Z team, to take him out.
And let's be clear. 17 is still considered the weakest of the Z fighters compared to everybody else that was there too.
Yeah. So, no, you're not going to get Goku because Jiren was simply in a 1v1 setting. Jiren would absolutely demolish every one of our Z fighters.
Mm-hmm.
I hate to say it because I love Goku, I love Vegeta, I love all the rest of them. But in a 1v1...
And this is where those people who are going to say, Ultra Instinct, he hasn't mastered it. Get over it.
Yeah. Yeah, in a 1v1 setting, Jiren's just taking top spot. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, 100%. He's a really good character, too. I loved him.
Yeah, he's already at the level to be a god of destruction if he wanted
He's
to.
beyond a god of destruction.
Yeah. As well as Toppo as well.
Toppo is a god of destruction.
Yeah.
Like, he took that title in during that fight.
Yep. Like, so, I know people are going to be upset that I didn't put Goku on here. I didn't put Vegeta. But Goku has died multiple times.
Oh, yeah.
Like,
Like,
can't be OP if you...
let's just face it. Goku lost to Majin Buu.
Yeah.
He wouldn't have beat Majin Buu if it wasn't for him and Vegeta fusing together at some point, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, you can claim whatever you want, but 90% of the time, Goku always loses his fights and then has to come back with some different strategy to win.
Yeah.
Like, his own, like, his big one-on-ones, like, him and Frieza. Yeah, that was all him. He went Super Saiyan.
It was an epic fight, too, but still, I mean, you weren't strong enough to make this list, at least.
And at the time, he couldn't even beat Cell. His son had to do it.
Yeah.
He could beat Cell now, but, like, it's that Saiyan blood. They have to lose the fight or get really beaten up and then come back powerful.
Yeah. And Vegeta, well, Vegeta's always crying about how he's not strong enough, so clearly he wasn't going to make the list. Extremely strong characters would eviscerate me in a second. But Jiren would do the same to them, so that's why he...
I saw this funny meme on TikTok, because Gear 5 Luffy came out and everything. It's like, Gear 5's Luffy is like, I'm going to beat you up. He's like, ha, you'll never catch me. Well, your punches will never hurt me. Well, what do we do then?
Oh, man. Here's one.
The strongest man in the world.
Yep.
Have you watched season 2 yet?
I have not.
Literally, in season 2, anybody who becomes the U.S. president has to sign a treaty with Yujiro to please not destroy the U.S. It's not a joke. Yeah. They have to meet with him and do this whole formality thing.
Yeah. And this anime, again, is another one of those animes where there's no such thing as, like, magic and stuff like that.
No, this is pure, like, muscle.
Yeah, there's, like, ki and there's chi and stuff like that. But there's no, like, magic rays. Like, this man has just earned his physique. And he is the top dog. He can kill you with basically one hit if he wanted to.
literally army men were holding guns against him, and he said, do you want to do this, or you just want to let me by?
Yeah.
And they literally beat themselves up. That's not even a joke. They literally beat themselves up and let him go by. Because at least that way they couldn't get in trouble saying they didn't try.
Exactly. If you happen to come across Yujiro Hanma, you just look the other way.
Grovel at his feet, honestly. Don't even look him in the eye.
Nah, just do what you got to do to not get your ass kicked, because you're
he'll
gonna
kill
get your
you.
ass kicked.
There's like not even your butt kicked.
Yeah.
He will kill you without a hesitation. And who's gonna arrest him? Nobody.
Man snapped his wife's neck. All right, he snapped his own wife's neck, so that's why. He don't care about her. He don't care about you.
You and nobody.
Yeah.
Play dead. Yeah, that's what you're gonna have to do.
You're gonna have to play dead. Have you ever seen?
I've never watched it.
The Evil? No?
I've never watched it, but I hear such good things about it.
I do enjoy it so much. Tanya is she's basically isekai'd into another world that's almost exactly like hers, and in this period they're going through their World War II.
Mm-hmm. But there's like magic, but you got to pray to God, isn't that what it is?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, your magic comes from basically holy people.
Yeah.
And so you're kind of partnered with them.
And I know her big thing is she doesn't like it because she hates the god of this world.
Yeah, she's just evil through and through. She's OP because she has all the knowledge of her previous world, and this world is basically just acting out the exact same storyline. So she knows exactly what to do and how to kill them, and she's actually on what would be the German side of this war. So she is just absolutely relentless. She is ruthless, and she has all the knowledge to just slay her enemy without even trying.
I really gotta watch this at some point. I keep telling myself, you really need to watch this because everybody talks how good this is.
It really is good. Alright, we were talking about the Demon of Misfit King Academy.
I'll state what we said before. This man will kill you, bring you back to life, and then kill you again.
Yeah. I said that backwards, by the way. I said the Demon of Misfit King Academy instead of the Misfit of Demon King Academy.
Yeah.
It happened.
I didn't catch it.
Yeah. Anyways, we've already described earlier why this guy is extremely OP. Like, just from the first episode, he completely eviscerates a person, brings them back to life, and continues to do so until they give up. Like, that man is the absolute definition of OP. Especially in his
He's literally
anime.
fuck around and find out.
Yeah. Alright. And we also have Diablo.
I was gonna send you. I don't know if I sent you this one, but this was one of the ones I thought of too.
No, you didn't send me him, but yeah. I had to put him on there. Mm-hmm. This guy, again, another Demon King in this anime, also extremely overpowered. Gets summoned by accident.
And then somehow makes them under the slave contract instead of him. Because he's just too powerful.
Yep. Now be careful, because if you like this anime, it has slavery in it.
And therefore we condone it and accept it for what it is.
Exactly. It's just going to make us trash people.
That's still, like... I showed you the video. Could you just believe that?
No, like, it's irritating.
Exactly.
I want to argue with that guy, but that guy seems like one of the types that no matter how logical your argument is.
Well, he already called the person who was like, oh, it's just a show. Already called him can't say that word. Can't say that word on here. the I word.
I word.
Sorry, can't let the camera catch me on that one.
Here we go.
Yeah, you can't say that word here on Twitch, and I was about to say it.
Okay.
They will strike us down hard.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just complete idiocy.
Yeah, he called the commenter, one of the commenters, that, and I was just like, yeah, there's no arguing with this guy. He's on that higher horse.
Mm-hmm.
Like moral justification type people, and if you ever think you're on some higher moral justice, you know you're not. I'm never on, even if I'm right, I'm never on that type of like moral high justice. I know who I am.
Right. I'll never understand it. But hey, I mean, I guess, that's you, whatever. As long as you're not affecting me directly, say what you want to say. I'm just going to skip past your videos anyways. Alright, and last but not least.
There was no way we don't put this on.
Yeah.
The man who literally said, yeah, I'm a mage, but I'm going to throw hands just cuz.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was like the that was like the controversial episode for this, because everybody's like, "Oh, he's evil." Yeah. What did you think we were watching?
Yeah, he was evil in the game. Like, he's a necromancer.
Yeah, literally, they built a clan of evil demon beings. Like,
exactly.
like I was just like laughing, and then this guy's just so powerful. He was just like, "I'm not gonna use magic. I'm gonna throw hands. Let's see what you got."
Now, we do have, what is it, season 5? Season 5 coming?
Yeah, we got the next season coming.
Yeah, next season is coming. Unfortunately, I haven't seen season 4 still.
We're on the same boat. We haven't seen the last season.
But I do need to go ahead and watch that.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
So at some point this week, I'm going to be watching and talking about it on the next podcast.
Oh, yeah, we'll be back. We'll be like, yeah, we finally watched it.
Yeah.
And it's still freaking amazing, because, of course it is. It's Overlord.
Yeah, for real. This guy definitely deserves a spot on this list.
Mm-hmm.
He has just done so many things from season 1 to 3, just from what I've watched. Has done so many things that proves he needs to be on this list.
Like, the only thing that, like, even, like, somewhat challenges him is his own, like, underlings. Just because he created them, technically, you know, even at that. And then even at that, he has ways to face them. I loved when he's going through, like, the power-ups like you do in, like, World of Warcraft. Attack up, speed boost up, special attack up. Just going through it right before the big boss battle.
Yeah. Did we miss anyone, guys? Let us know. For those of you watching, who would you put on this list of OP characters? Because I am really interested to know.
I think we did well. We didn't put any One Piece characters on here.
That is
as
true.
Easily as we could have.
I thought about it. There's a lot.
Kaido,
Whitebeard.
Yeah. Big Mom.
Basically any emperor.
Yeah, Luffy. Shanks, God, man, that man is a menace.
Shanks without any devil fruit.
His whole crew don't have a devil fruit.
Yeah,
and he's a friggin' emperor.
Exactly.
Just keep that in mind. A man with a crew that has no devil fruits and is an emperor.
Yeah, this man is just an absolute menace. An emperor, no devil fruits, and has an extremely high level of hockey.
You know, and he could have been even considered the strongest swordsman if it wasn't for him losing his arm.
That is true.
Mihawk has said, "I won't face you again because you're not even at your prime." It's like, hold on. What do you mean by that?
It was just an arm. I have another one.
Mihawk said it wouldn't be fair either way.
Right. But yeah, it would have been way too easy to put One Piece characters on here.
Oh, 100%.
And I mean, I could have filled the whole list myself with just One Piece characters.
That's what I felt so proud about ourselves. We didn't throw a bunch on.
Yeah, as much as I did want to. Like,
you know what really surprised me? We didn't put any Bleach characters in. And Aizen's a thing. Aizen is literally a thing. That man is like literally the worst character ever to exist.
Yeah.
They literally got him locked in a basement so that he can never use his powers.
Oh, that is true. Actually, Aizen kind of went over my head when I was thinking of OP characters. So
right?
That's one of the reasons he didn't make it.
My Bleach characters are just on a different level too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, Aizen, he deserves it 100%. Don't get me wrong. That man is a menace. He'll make you think you killed him, and you'll find out it's your best friend.
Yep. All right, guys, but I actually think that's where we're going to end this episode. So, do you have anything else to say?
Don't be on a moral high horse. If you like Mushoku Tensei, like it. I like Mushoku Tensei, and I'll continue to watch it. But nobody will ever convince me that I'm such a horrible and bad person for watching it.
Right. Especially, like, when there's other shows out there that people have seen, whether it's Breaking Bad, Walking Dead, all this other stuff that we have.
Game of Thrones, Cloud Atlas. Again, there's no moral high ground where you're going to be correct.
It's just media, man. It's entertainment. Don't take it so seriously.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. They're bad characters. People write bad characters. That's just how they're meant to be sometimes.
Exactly. Here in America, we idolize serial killers to the point to where we make movies, we wear their merch, we dress up as them for Halloween.
Yeah, no, like don't get me wrong. We got plenty of things wrong in our own history, even currently today. Like the prison system is in it is itself its own current slavery in the current time of year and in our current age. If we were to equivalent anything to slavery, it's the prison system.
It really is.
Work for pennies at jobs in the hot ass sun. You know, got people telling you how to live your life, sleep, eat, whenever you could do anything. Yeah, that's what I would equivalent. If you got any problems with the real world, go take it up with the prison system. That is the worst thing we've got. We're overflowed, over capacity. People are dying. People aren't getting their medicine. You know, and it needs change. But how do you change it is the real question.
Exactly. My Friends I Hate brings up an interesting topic as well. We only need 4 more followers, guy, to reach our goal. And then we get to do some fun stuff like the good old Chica dance.
You been learning it yet?
Nah, kinda.
Kinda. He's like, we've been watching a few videos.
Also, at 40 followers, we do our first giveaway, our first random giveaway. So as long as you're within the United States, you will be automatically entered for a chance to win a mystery prize. Which, again, like we've said in the past, can be anything from a figure to clothing merch, you know, to just about anything. Blu-rays.
So go tell people to follow us. Yep. It's free and it's easy to do.
Yep. Tell your friends, have your friends tell your friends, have your friends make account for their moms and then follow us anyways. My Friends I Hate said in cosplay. Nope. I have to do it in cosplay if we reach 50 followers. 40 followers, I can do it in whatever I feel like. Just not naked because we need to keep streaming. We don't need to get banned. But yeah, with that, guys, I want to say once again to Blood by Design, thanks for the music. They were here with us earlier in the chat room watching us for a little bit. They provide all our music. They are working on a personalized intro in their spare time, so whenever we get that, we get it.
Can't wait, though.
Yeah, I'm excited about it. Hopefully, it lives up to the hype, because I'm hyping it. Hopefully, it lives up to the hype in my mind. I'm sure it will. But until next time, guys, we will see y'all. Take it easy out there.
See ya.
Your name, but that is so slow I have been.